Okay, guys, I am back at the Poverello thrift here. I'm just about over the Christmas shopping, and I've tapped that out pretty much, but I just came across this box of Woolworth ornaments by Woolco. Now, the first thing about this is that you need to know that you can tell that this is not really an old set. It's from the 80s. You know that from the Woolworth logo. The original Woolworth logo was, when it started, was a sans serif typeface, which then went to the historic serif style typeface. But anything that's marked Woolco is pretty much from the 80s. And what Woolco was is that in the 60s, Woolworth was trying to tap into the discount store market and started opening stores to sell discount items, because discounting was becoming really big in the mid to late 60s. So the next thing that happened was that the stores expanded, and then up until like probably the I don't know, probably the 80s or 90s, they all ended up closing. And the stores in Canada, the Woolco stores in Canada, were purchased by Walmart. The U.S. Woolworths kind of absorbed all of the U.S. Woolco stores, and then the U.K. stores were absorbed also by Woolworth, but then sold to Fisher, and then sold to a company called Gateway. So anything with Woolco isn't really something I'm really too interested in. It's discounting, it's discounted stuff, it's lower level stuff. You can tell the bulbs are just kind of, they're not really nice. They have kind of really tacky metal surfaces, hangers on them. They're really kind of cheesy. So this is just really bad Christmas decorations. But they are in fact old, and they are from the 80s. But it's not something that I would touch or try to purchase or resell. The older Woolworths ornaments are more sought after. But anything with Woolco, just so you know, Woolco was part of Woolworths. It was a subsidiary discount chain of Woolworths, but it's ultimately all been closed. They had several hundred stores and were in Canada and in the UK and in the US only, but they got absorbed, and Walmart took over all of the Canadian stores. So just a quick note on Woolco, because it is the same company, but they were separate organizations until their demise in the late 80s. These ornaments are 1980s ornaments from the discount chain, so not something I'd purchase even at $1.50. Nobody would really want them.